Well, a lot of things has happened. A lot of things happened. The Vendeeni found Fate and Cliff, and they attacked this planet, killing a bunch of people. And well, Fate has a power that has been unlocked. And we met Quark's leader, Maria, who happens to have the same powers as So we're heading to the Queen to talk to her and explain everything. So let's go.
Your Majesty, they said they would explain the situation. Very well.
You say you're from another world. You ask us to believe this. Nonsense. Stop wasting Her Majesty's time.
Silence, Lascelles.
Your Majesty.
I understand your surprise. But what we speak is the truth.
This is quite sudden, not to mention quite difficult to believe. However, recent events in our country leave me with no choice but to believe. Your Majesty, these people can be trusted. I believe they are telling the truth. And you say this new enemy will return again? Why would that be?
I think that I am their objective.
So, you are the cause of this entire affair?
I don't want to believe it myself, but yes.
Then all we have to do is hand you over to them. Then they will go home, no?
Up yours.
Lascelles, you are to remain silent.
Your Majesty.
Can we fight these Vendeeni with our thunder arrow?
I can't be sure, but I believe so. The thunder arrow would divert the Vendeeni long enough for us to leave the planet and fix this situation.
For the sake of our country, it might indeed be best to simply hand you over to them. However, you are our guest. It would not be proper for us to abandon you now.
Your Majesty, you mean...
Yes. We shall let you use the thunder arrow.
Yay!
Your Majesty, thank you very much.
We are grateful, Your Majesty.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do about the range problem? It's not much good to us if we can't reach them.
Yeah, I know.
We've got a problem!
Watch your tone. You are in the presence of Her Majesty the Queen.
Someone has infiltrated Kaddan.
What?
Who?
That doesn't sound
It
good.
was one of those celestial ships, Your Majesty. They landed right next to the shrine. We believe they're headed for the sacred orb.
The sacred orb?
They wear a strange kind of armor and are equipped with weapons that emit glowing beams of light. The runologists have them stopped for the moment, but they can't do anything against those weapons. At this rate, they'll be at the sacred orb in no time.
Damn it.
Glowing weapons. Those would be disruptor rifles. They must be remnants of the Vendeeni fleet.
If that's the case, why are they going after the orb instead of us?
Good question.
What's Kaddan and what's the sacred orb?
Kaddan is the holy land of our church. It's where the sacred orb is enshrined, a mysterious sphere that emits the purest light. Holy water flows freely from it. It is said that in the hands of Aquaria's ruler, the orb is capable of all kinds of miracles. The waters of this lake which surround Aquios are also of the sacred orb.
Huh.
Your Majesty, which way is Kaddan?
To the east of Aquios.
I see. Interesting. What in the world?
What is it?
I'm picking up an energy reading in the location you described that is too technologically advanced for this planet. It's even beyond our ability to identify.
Interesting.
What?
It may be a so-called out-of-place artifact, or OPA. I bet the Vendeeni detected this sacred orb while they were searching for us.
So you think they're after the sacred orb?
It's the most likely explanation. If you look back at history, anyone who got their hands on OPAs acquired incredible power. It would pretty much go without saying they'd want it.
That's terrible. We can't let them steal our sacred orb. Your Majesty, we must send soldiers immediately.
Yes. Take your unit and make for Kaddan at once.
Your Majesty.
Please, wait a moment, Your Majesty.
We are sorry, but we must attend to your business later. Responding to these thieves at Kaddan must take precedence.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Aquaria's military could stand up to them with their current equipment.
We are aware of this, but we cannot let them steal the sacred orb.
Look, I'll go to Kaddan.
What are you thinking?
It's my fault the Vendeeni ever came here in the first place. I have to accept responsibility somehow.
Hey, wait a second. You mean we, right? You planning on going there alone?
I hope not.
He's right. Going alone would be suicidal. If you die, then I've come here for nothing. I'm going too.
Thank you.
Very well. Then we shall leave it to you.
Your Majesty, I'll go with them as well.
Yes. Please do. As the situation is grave, we give you permission to use the sealed cavern. Show them the way.
The sealed cavern?
Yes. It is a place in which only members of the royal family are allowed. But I'm making an exception. Do not fail us.
Your Majesty.
Oh, we won't fail. Stupid Vendeeni. Why the hell are they going after something like that? I mean, well, for power, obviously. Greedy little bastards. Anyways, I have Maria in my party, who happens to be a permanent member. We'll just go out in here. The Shrine of Kaddan is in the chapel itself. I mean, no. The sealed caverns. My bad. She has a long finger. Cool. So you're saying there's monsters? Oh joy. Before we actually go down there, if I could get the hell out of here. Oh, who's... If I talk to her, Disintegration hammers. Disintegration hammers are special items capable of eliminating fragile objects such as cracked walls and a map. If you are hit by falling or moving out of it, you will be penalized with being set back to the start of the map, so be careful. Okay. Press square to approach the cracked walls while the windows display. Green border will appear around them. Press an X at which... Okay. Interesting. No, I have the gist of it. Basically, remember what I said earlier about there's rocks and other things that can be destroyed. Disintegration hammers is the key to using it, doing that. Unfortunately, you don't have many hammers at the moment, but I'm gonna cut this short. Because I want to get the both Seal Cavern and Kaddan into the next part. So next time on Star Ocean, till the end of time, that's exactly what we're gonna do. So until then, guys, see you later.